So hello everyone, this is the day 63rd on my journey to improve my communication skills. So from the past 62 days, I am continuously uploading video on the YouTube to improve my communication skills so that I can become a fluent speaker as well as I can build self-confidence. So yeah, today I had my compiler design examination which was done very well, and after that I went to the library to study for the next an upcoming exam, which is a full stack development. And for full stack development exam, I studied the first module, which is basically related to the basics of the full stack development. What is required to build an full stack applications? What are the features and how the requests are passing through from the server, from the web browser to the server to database, and we will retrieve the data back from the database. Along with that, I studied about the basics of the JavaScript and then data types, which introduced with the JavaScript like primitive and non-primitive. Primitive are basically built-in data types, and non-primitive are basically the data types which are derived from the primitive data types. And as I already mentioned, I won't speak even a single day. So for coming to a DSA, I solved three problems. The first problem is regarding to find the missing number in an array. So what approach we apply in this? So basically, first of all, we will calculate the sum of all the elements which are present in an array. And after calculating the sum of all the elements, we will see the length of an array. And on the basis of the length of array, we will apply the sum of n natural number formula. And after calculating both the sums, we will subtract both and we will get the missing number easily. Second question which I studied is to count the maximum consecutive ones. So what approach I applied is, first of all, I store count, I initialize count is equals to 0 and then max is equals to 0. And then I try to iterate from I to n. If I is equals to 1, then we will increment the count and we will compare the max with count. If max is less than count, then we replace max with count. In the end, we will get the maximum consecutive ones present in an array. The third question which I solved is how many times a digit appears at once, and to remove the other elements from an array. And basically, we have to extract the number which present in an array at once. So in this, I applied the approach of XOR. XOR basically how it works. If the input is 0 0, then it will return output as a 0, and 1 1 also output is 0. Output is 0. So even the element is present at once, the XOR output will give the result. So that is basically the approach which I applied for to extract the element which is a single element in an array. So coming to my communication skills, so today I read a new book. I'm not able to remember the name of the book. It was regarding the power of some discipline, like the power of discipline, which is written by Dr. John Robin something. So in that book, he basically tell about his how he shifted from a job to a business. So basically, he is a good dentist and he is earning enough money to sustain his life and his family life. His family is also happy. Whatever they're getting, they are able to fulfill their bread and butter from that. But then he realized something, that he can do much better than this. And then in 1991, he shifted towards the entrepreneurship. He built some business, and whatever he wanted to do, he did that and achieved whatever he wants. So yeah, this is all about which I studied, and I think that I can do much better than whatever I am doing. If I introspect myself or check whatever I am doing, I thought that it's all about my 5 to 10%, and still 90%. I can improve 90% more in every single day. The main thing where I am lagging is not productively studying. Whatever I'm studying, after some time, if that is basically the human temperament to forget the things that I need to revise again and again. But still, I need to improve a lot so that I can become a good problem solver as well as good communicator. And yeah, from the past 62 days, I'm continuously uploading a video on YouTube, which gives me a confidence to do something consistently, and that tells what is the power of consistency. If you're doing something consistently, that become a routine, that become a habit, and you can never miss. And just a small initiative you have to take, and then and if once it starts, you will never break the streak. That will become a part of your life. So yeah, this is the day 63rd of my journey to improve my communication skills. Still working on myself, still showing up, and I will continue this journey as long as possible to become a better version of myself. And so that the main goal is not about perfection, it's all about improving daily, daily, daily. Even 0.1%, that is enough. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.